Hello and welcome to BCHL Wrap Up. I'm your host, Tally Campbell. On today's show, I talk to Evan Hammond, the voice of the Alberni Valley Bulldogs, Jacob Frisks, who's committed to the Cowichan Valley Capitals. We speak to him via phone and more. You're watching BCHL Wrap Up. The Alberni Valley Bulldogs are fighting back to clinch a playoff spot in the Island Division. I sat down with Evan Hammond, the voice of the Alberni Valley Bulldogs. I'm joined with the voice of the Alberni Valley Bulldogs, Evan Hammond. Evan, 2 months ago, a playoff spot, I don't think was in the picture. What has changed that?
I think what changes is the fact that even though maybe it didn't look promising, is that everyone remained positive. The coaching staff, started 0-7, then went, not bad, got points in 3 out of 4 games, a couple ties, a win, an overtime loss, then went 0-7 again, then went 0-5. No matter what, through all of it, everyone was positive, and I think they just believed. They got their guys to buy into, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And I'm a big believer in the whole positivity thing too. I mean, if you start thinking it's over and you start thinking you have nothing to play for, well then you don't, and it is. And the fact that they just continue to keep the guys in a positive frame of mind, to focus on, the next practice, game, shift, all those cliches, I think has been what's put them in this position. There was no panic, there was just belief.
Prior to tonight's game, you guys are 1 point out of a playoff spot behind the Cowichan Valley Capitals. Many say you play game by game, but for the Alberni Valley Bulldogs, is it period by period?
It's game by game, I think. You can even go, say shift by shift. I mean, it is every game right now. It feels like a playoff game. So that's where every single thing you do is important, from your pregame to when you go to bed the night before. You need to really take care of yourselves. The fact that in the middle of this run, the Bulldogs are playing 7 games in 10 days. Very important to do all that stuff to begin with. The fact that they need to play every game like it's their last, again, is a big cliche. But when you're trying to make up a lot of ground like they are, you have to be that desperate every single night, because the level of junior hockey, it's such a difference. Who wants it more, even in the pro level? But at this level, if you're more interested in the other guys, you have a better chance. Rookie goaltender Nathan Warren has played 2 games with you guys so far. Your thoughts on him so far? Really, really liked him. He's a calm guy. He's a big guy. He plays the puck very well, which is one of the first things I really noticed as a former goalie. I think I see them a little bit differently than other people, and know how they can help back there. He went into Vernon, played the RBC Cup hosts, and played very good despite losing. Without him, it was a lot more than a 3 or 4 goal spread. It was 5, 6, or 7. He was outstanding. Got his first career win in his first home game, first star on Wednesday against the Clippers, and again, I thought he was very good. As much as it's all about the goalie, I think it's the team game too. I think they supported him quite well and allowed him to see shots and got him a lead, which if you're a young goalie, it really helps to have the support of your team, to be in a good mental frame of mind when you have a lead to work with, so to speak, and they go up 2, 3, and 4-0 late in the second period. I think that's great for him to maybe relax a little bit and feel good. And yeah, he's a great acquisition, great addition. I like him.
Tonight, the Alberni Valley Bulldogs taking the Nanaimo Clippers, and the Bulldogs have a fan bus. Would you say the Bulldog fans are the best in the league?
Absolutely, without question.
That is good. Well, thank you, Evan.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
No news report in the BCHL for this week, but looking at the Interior Island and Mainland Division standings. In the Interior Division, the Penticton Vees lead the way with 64 points. Followed behind them are the West Kelowna Warriors 61, Vernon Vipers with 55, the San Francisco Subjects 52, the Merritt Centennials 45 games played sit with 49 points, just out of a playoff spot right now, and the Trailblazers in the back of the pack with 23 points. In the Island Division, 2 teams clinched a playoff spot, the Power Kings with 65 points and the Victoria Grizzlies 62. The Nanaimo Clippers sit in 3rd spot with 50 points, and the Cowichan Valley Capitals and Alberni Valley Bulldogs tied right now with 38 points. The Cowichan Valley Capitals only have 47 games played, though. In the Mainland Division, 3 teams have a playoff spot clinched. The Langley Rivermen lead the league right now with 67 points. The Prince George Spruce Kids with 57, and the Cook Express with 51. The Surrey Eagles with 40, and the Chilliwack Chiefs in the back with 26 points. That's this week's BCHL standings. On the phone right now, joining us from California is Jacob Frisks, who's committed to the Cowichan Valley Capitals for the 2014-15 season. Jacob, first question, why did you commit to the Cowichan Valley Capitals?
Well, I've always wanted to join the BCHL. It's kind of been my goal since the beginning. I want to go D1, and I figured the best way to go there was through the BCHL, seeing a couple guys I know get scholarships and stuff. So I figured if I can get an opportunity to play in the BC, then that's the offer I'm going to take. And that just happened to be one of the first ones that came around, and I got a chance to visit them. And I really liked what I saw and thought it'd be a good fit.
And Jacob, what are your goals for next season with the Capitals?
Well, obviously, is to move on to the next level of D1. But other than that, just I just need to keep working and make sure I can fit in with the guys and get my foot speed going and my hands going. Try to stay up to the level.
What are some of your strengths as a hockey player that you're going to bring to the Cowichan Valley Capitals?
Well, I'm told I've got good vision of the ice. I have a good shot. I like to see if I can slow things down and see if I can make plays out of nothing. Other than that, pretty much it.
Now, Jacob, right now you play for the Anaheim Junior Ducks AAA team. How's your season going so far?
It's going good. We actually just finished our last regular season weekend back in Detroit. We ended up coming first in the NAPHL. Other than that, we got the next thing coming up next month, which is the start of the playoffs.
And now, Jacob, a non-related hockey question. How are you going to cope with a temperature from California to BC? It's a lot colder here.
Well, actually, I was born in Seattle, and I played the first 10 years in Seattle, and I played a lot up in Vancouver. So I played all my summer stuff, spring work up in Vancouver with the Vancouver Vipers and stuff like that. So I'm pretty used to the cold. The last couple of years since we moved down to California.
Great, thank you, Jacob. Jacob Frisks is committed to the Cowichan Valley Capitals for the 2014-15 season. It's now time for our Sienna Financial scoreboard. Pick up the action on Wednesday, January 22nd, as Nanaimo Clippers were in Port Alberni to take on the Alberni Valley Bulldogs. The Alberni Valley Bulldogs were not welcome as they beat them 4-1. Flopping over to January 24th, Friday night, the Penticton V's beat the Vernon Vipers 6-1. The Power Kings beat the Cowichan Valley Capitals in overtime 5-4. Jared Luskevich with a game-winning goal. Then the Nanaimo Clippers beat the Alberni Valley Bulldogs in overtime 4-3. Brendan Taylor with a game-winning goal. Coupon Express beat the Merritt Centennials 2-1. The West Kelowna Warriors beat the Victoria Gorillas in overtime 5-4. Jason Cotton with the game-winning goal. The Lang Rivermen beat the Chilliwack Chiefs 5-4 in overtime. And end the night, the Surrey Eagles beat the Trail Smoke Eaters 3-0. On Saturday, the Penticton V's beat the Trail Smoke Eaters 5-2. Salmon beat Surrey 5-4. The Nanaimo Clippers beat Power in overtime 4-3. Brenton Taylor again with the game-winning goal. Coquitlam ties with Prince George 3-3. West Kelowna Warriors beat the Alberni Valley Bulldogs 5-2. The Lang Rivermen tied the Cowichan Valley Capitals 2-2. Vernon Vipers tied the Merritt Centennials 4-4. And finally on Sunday, 4 games on tap as the Alberni Valley Bulldogs beat the Power Kings 6-4. The Lang Rivermen beat the Victoria Grizzlies 2-1. Prince George Spruce Kings beat the Coupon Express 5-1, and the West Kelowna Warriors tied with the Chilliwack Chiefs 7-7. This was your Sienna Financial scoreboard. For more information, visit www.sienna.com. It's time for our game of the week. The Alberni Valley Bulldogs against the Nanaimo Clippers in Port Alberni.
Clippers get possession with Savitsky. Savitsky at center on the right. Fires it inside the Bulldog end. It comes to the left side from Morgan. Buse wraps him up. In goes Sandler for it. Sandler behind the goal. Hard pass to Savitsky at the right point. Into the middle for Austin Dick. Left circle Morgan. Morgan to Dick. Loading up. Took a shot. Scored! Top corner! 1-0 Clippers. Austin Dick. A shoot inside the Alberni Valley zone. And it's blocked by the goalie Lacavay. Moves it to Buse. 1-0. Clippers lead the Bulldogs. A tip by Strand getting a breakaway. Over the Nanaimo line. In close. He geeks. He scores! Trigg Strand, his second in as many games against the Clippers this week. Icing waved off as Jason Argue comes out. Tried to play the puck away from the forechecking Georgeson. It does go to Hanlon. Jacob Hanlon up the center ice. Soft pass to Savitsky. Left side over the line. Savitsky shoots, scores! Anthony Savitsky. 2-1 Clippers. Around to Hunter Stewart. Chips to the head. And now Georgeson. Right side over the Nanaimo line. Georgeson moving up. Gets to the net. In tight a shot. He scored! Justin Georgeson with 6 seconds left in the second period. This game is even at 2-2. A great individual effort as he put it up high just inside the post. Savitsky holds the puck inside the Bulldog blue line. It's back out to center. Shea Laurent will back up from there. Floats the puck into the slot. Wonder gloves it down. Quinton Wonder backing up for the Bulldogs. Passes off to Buse. Cuts away from Houston. Buse now gets it back to Wonder. Wonder with a pass out to center. Knocked ahead by Owsley. The Clippers get it back. Savitsky plays it across ice for McCardle. Josh McCardle coming to his blue line. Bounces the puck ahead. Here's Mason Mitchell. Right side over the line. Mitchell shoots, scores! Mason Mitchell! 3-2. Clippers have the lead. The Bulldogs have just tied the game with 2:53 left on a shot from the point that tipped in behind Jason Argue. Halls from the right point, put it to the goal, and it's a 3-3 game with 2 minutes and 53 seconds to play in the third period.
This week, Jack Ramsey's in our Island Sports News Spotlight of the Week. Jack Ramsey plays the Penticton Vs. Jack's third NHL team is definitely the Minnesota Wild, but the Detroit Red Wings come in a close second, as that's where Jack Ramsey was born. He doesn't have a favorite NHL player, but he loves watching guys like Zach Parise because of their work ethic and intensity. His goal this season is to be the best player he can and do whatever he can for the Penticton Vs to win a national championship. His goal in life is to be happy with whatever he's doing, but hockey-wise, to play professionally somewhere after college. Jack Ramsey has many great hockey moments, but what tops the best is his season opener at the SOEC in Penticton. He said the fans were, and are still, outstanding every game. This week's Island Sports News Spotlight of the Week is on Jack Ramsey of the Penticton Vs. Thanks for watching this edition of BCHL Wrap Up. I'm your host, Tally Campbell. Thank you to all of our guests, Jacob Frisks from California, Evan Hammond, the play-by-play voice of the Alberni Valley Bulldogs, and our Island Sports News Spotlight of the Week, Jack Ramsey. Have yourself a fantastic week. See you here next week.